How's it going, patrons? Welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on another Patron movie night. Today, we are watching Tick, Tick, Boom. This one stars one of our favorite Spider-Men, Andrew Garfield. And honestly, that's the only thing I know about this movie. I think it might be written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, because honestly, what musical hasn't he written lately? But that's all I know. Like, reading here, it says, like, on the brink of turning 30, a promising theater composer is doing stuff. So I'm guessing this is going to be loosely based on Bo Burnham's life.
Now I'm turning 30. No.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know anything about this. I've heard one song that was on TikTok for a while, the one that was like, I feel bad about, you feel bad about, me feeling bad about. And honestly, I wasn't a big fan of that song just because, like, you know, on TikTok it is out of context and it just seems kind of disjointed. But I'm sure, like, watching the movie, it's going to make sense. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, this right here is like the musical hat trick. In the last few weeks, we had, you know, Encanto, Moana, and now we're watching Tick, Tick, Boom. I think this is going to be a lot different, maybe a little more grown up. I do see that's PG-13, so it's not going to be, like, too far out there, like Rent or something. But I don't know, maybe it's going to be messed up. Tick, Tick, Boom, that kind of makes me think that it's, like, about his suicide or something, because I had that song in my head. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to just talk about a movie I don't know anything about, so let's just jump straight into this and start the sync process. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down from 3. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and hit play. As soon as I hit play, you hit play, and we're watching the movie at the same time. So yeah, if you like this reaction / watch along, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and stream hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Venmo and the Patreon is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get access to these movie nights a week before the YouTube audience, and the Venmo right now is basically just a tip system to help me find a new apartment. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's get straight to the sync process. So right here, you can see I'm at 0, 0, 0, and my cursor is going to be dancing over the play button right here. So, you guys ready to sync up? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. And, you know, obviously, as with all see, I mess up. Every time I start, I mess up. As with always, I'm going to be smoking. I got a pop here, so if I have to burp or cough, I will go through and mute it or lower it in post, so. And like always, too, every single time, without fail, I'll just, like, start recording and my eye will itch. I don't know what to do. Oh, this damn cat hair. 5,000, 25,000. I don't know. 5,000. What is that song? Hey, there he is. Hey, John. Is this presented in 4x9 for Zack Snyder's artistic vision? 4x3, not 4x9. I'm stupid. Sorry. Why does Andrew Garfield always have to say lines with shit in his mouth? Like in Spider-Man, he had his mask in his mouth. Hey, Rent. Oh. Damn it. I was going to make that everybody has AIDS. But I guess this is based on a true story, so I'm going to try to be a little more or less comedic, I guess. That was in Spider-Man 2. Not actually, yeah, Spider-Man 2 as well. But yeah. Some good music. It's a good library. Turning 30. I'm turning 30. Hey, yeah. It's my favorite Beatles album, by the way. Youth doesn't end until 40. I'm still a baby until I'm 40. Damn, I like this. You're not going to see this, but I'm going to lower this so I can increase the volume a little bit for myself. Oh, this really reminds me of the Rent soundtrack. Sounds like one of the songs I learned to sing when I was taking like vocal lessons back in like middle school, high school. One song is the song I was trying to think of. One song, glory. Birthday. Damn. If he survived, he'd be like 60 today. That's crazy to think about. I know that's just how time works, but 30 to 60 seems like such a long time, but Happy birthday. Damn, I really, I really connect with that song. I've been in my 30s for a little bit, but it still sucks. I wouldn't recommend it. God damn, Andrew, got some pipes. That's yeah, it's a hard. It's usually a detriment to spending. That's what I run into quite a lot, quite often. What about your girl, man? I never understood modern dance. Whoops. But then you're on a cruise though. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Not now. In the 90s maybe. Excuse me. He sounds familiar. Scott sounds familiar, but a little full of himself too. But so far, it seems like he has the chops. She's like, that's on you, man. This is the life. Ba-bow, ba-bow, bow. Ba-bow, ba-bow, bow. A bow, ba bow, bow. they don't they don't just like spontaneously break out into song and finance. That's so weird. Oh, there's a prison on the water? That doesn't still exist, does it? To acorns? I think you got those turned around. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh shit! He's just going at it. Yeah, that's the protocol, right? Ooh, he didn't like that. I don't know how far away the Berkshires are for from New York, but so he's okay. So that's why he's a little upset with her because he sees all of his friends going off to doing like 9 to 5 jobs and leaving art. Oh, that's his new place? Damn, definitely moved on up, hasn't he? No more. No more. No more. Damn. Maybe you should start writing some jingles, bro. Like, that's just like way too much apartment for anybody, any one person. No more. That is a pretty shitty apartment, man. Exotic. Lex apartment in the sky. I didn't know they were gonna hold it. I thought they were just gonna be like in the sky. Andrew Garfield, Andrew's character's like, "Hey, could you use an apartment?" Is that Mark Maron? No, it's not. Writing a song about a watch. Is it? Wait, was that Stephen Sondheim? I don't know if I've ever seen him. Oh, that's. Ah, I know that actor. I just don't know his name. God damn it. has to mean a lot. Like, no, you weren't. If you haven't talked to her in a year, she's probably moved on, man. Was he just getting him food so that he would leave it so he can eat it? Gotta love the old Mac screen. I forgot what those look like. I guess if your agent's not going to do the work, you got to do the work yourself, right? You always hear that tick, tick, tick in the background. So you don't have a lot of money. I want to be breaking your shit. Dude, did you see his apartment? He doesn't want to stay there any longer than he has to. Excuse me. God, I forgot that's how politicians used to sound. And honestly, they don't sound any smarter today, do they? If they would stop just doing what comes naturally to them, well, then I'd still be wrong. That's what he's get. Now he's got you. It's got even less. A little more. Snape. Snape. Severus Snape. Dumbledore. I just realized he said like 2 extra musicians. Now he's got like a whole like damn band. Hmm. Doesn't seem like he. I'm sure he's okay with his decision, but just seeing your dream slipping away, that's hard. And even sometimes then it doesn't change, does it? I really like this song. It's surprisingly sad, but weirdly uplifting. Is it AIDS? Definitely needed. Apparently, it's a packed house. Karens were around in the 90s too, apparently. God, like everything is starting to pile up too. Like you have all that. It's about to overflow, I think. I could not handle an environment like that. Just constant noise and people moving around. I would freak out. And I'm sure all these people are famous, people from Broadway, like that the Karen I was talking about earlier, that Kaplan or whatever his name was. Thought I recognized that girl, but I don't think I did. Was the girl in like the light colored shirt? Was that she was in Hamilton? One of the Schuyler sisters, wasn't she? The one that married Hamilton? Yeah, 100% it was. I don't know these people. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I love a good musical, but I haven't seen a whole lot. Mostly the musical I've seen are like, Grease and things like that. Bum bum bums. Ooh, someone's singing really high. Why does that seem like an SNL sketch right there? He's just like. Oh shit. I don't know who that was, but that joke makes me think of like ODB or something. But I think he died, didn't he? Excuse me. Not really. I mean, I don't know what he's been working on this for 8 years, and she just kind of dropped it on him. I mean, like, uh, hmm. I got a feeling that guy's gonna die. Michael? Yeah, he's pretty depressed, and he was like looking out that window, and I think he might jump. That's the thing. Like, money always takes precedent over art. Like, if you just listen to the artist, it'll be 100 times better than like you could ever hoped for it to be. God, can you imagine hearing the last 8 years of your life coming to fruition in front of your face, in front of your eyes? Yeah, you can't duck her if she can see you. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, it's just Okay, this is the song. So let's see if it'll make a little more sense. Oh, that's Vanessa Hudgens? Okay, I knew she was in this movie too, and I guess I just didn't recognize her until just now because I knew that she sung this song. Okay. You're really gonna do this right now? God damn it. The way that it cuts back to that happy song is just. I get it. He can't stop, can he? Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. All right, yeah. That song makes a lot more sense in the context of this musical. There's that tick. But honestly, like, she knows what he's put into this and what's at stake, and she just. I don't think that she believes in him. And she's like complaining that he doesn't believe in her or whatever. Like, no. I'll take the check now. He's just literally saying what they want to hear. What's healthcare? God. Yeah, that's where you sell your soul. Jesus. Death. Oh. That's better than death, at least. Jumps to two. It's kind of funny. Oh, this is gonna push him a little further towards the edge. It's very funny. It does. It doesn't need more fucking financiers. Damn, I can't imagine what that must have, how that must have felt like back in like the late '80s, early '90s when AIDS was, you know, very rampant, and most people were like, "Oh yeah, you can only get it if you're gay," and just wow. That's probably just something agents do to make it sound like that they're really working hard for you. Was that a burst of inspiration I just saw? That was a full ass litter box. Is he about to jerk off or something? Excuse me. The electric bill. Oh, shit. They sent you bills. How the hell is the billing office closed, but the department to shut off your power is always open? Like, that's so messed up. You need to move on, John. She ain't the one. And you have an electric keyboard. What? Spit in the mask? Why would you do that? He's actually got really good form swimming. Like I don't really know anything about swimming, but you can see like the aerodynamics or the water dynamics off of him. If I was editing this, I'd put in a clip from Mallrats. Julie Dwyer's had an aneurysm burst in the 30th lap in the pool. If you haven't seen Mallrats, I'd highly recommend it. He kind of looks like Robert Pattinson right there. That's really cool. So he just like it just came to him in a burst. I have heard that like musicians can think in music sometimes, kind of like that, but that's just that's so foreign to me. I don't know. Oh no. I was gonna say like not even the musicians and singers were there. He got no sleep last night, did he? Yeah, there's literally nobody there. At least he has hair. Showed up. All right. Excuse me. She does. God, she's just there to collect 10% of whatever he makes. Damn. Sometimes people just don't need to talk to you before a show. I'm pretty sure that is Steven Sondheim because I think I remember him from Austin Powers and Goldmember, to be honest. Let's see what he wrote. I like that line. She said, I could take 10% of her earnings. This is him writing that song to himself. He's telling himself to come to your senses, do what's right. Mm. Oh. Oh god, just goosebumps. Fucking love those high notes that are just held, just so perfectly. Whew. Okay, I don't think he's gonna jump anymore. That made me a little nervous for a second, but I think he's safe. I don't think it's gonna be like a super, super sad story. Hey, kitty. That's 8 fucking years. All of them. You don't want to tell him because there's. Because that's what a friend does. Oh, that ticking is really effective. I don't. I can't even. That was powerful. Excuse me. Oh, damn. I felt it in my throat like it was caught in my throat too. This musical performance by Andrew Garfield is, there's so much emotion in his voice. Like you, I have like a, it feels like just like a something stuck in my throat. It's really, God, he went to see his performance, his showcase, when he just found out. rains, it pours, right? uh, there's nothing more that he needed in that moment than that call. Wow, I'm so fucking emotional right now, and it's keeping you in that sad. Oh, is this his new ideas? I don't know if this is gonna be a good reaction, because like I'm mostly quiet through it, and just it's so very somber. And I thought they said he died at the beginning of the show, or were they talking about Michael? No. You don't let her in, dude. A red dog. I haven't seen Red Dog since like the 90s. Oh, my uncles used to drink that garbage all the time. That's all you can do, right? That was probably the best advice that his agent gave to him, though. It's for the next one. Are we watching the next one? Like his live performance that we're seeing dispersed throughout? Is that the next one that we're watching? I can't get out of these feelings. You're much better off without her. But if she didn't do what she did, you wouldn't have gone swimming and gotten that inspiration. And What? Took him another 5 years. Or maybe a couple. Oh, fuck. $10. Just free. Come on. So this is Tick Tick Boom. It's like that 10% is going to be so big. Wow. That still holds true today, doesn't it? Probably more so. Hmm. So she did go and see it. She's like, fuck, I made such a bad decision. Yup. That's exact. She has a lot of pride in her eyes, but Okay. Directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Did he write it too? Steven Levinson. Okay. I'm sure Lin-Manuel did the music for it. I have seen that guy's picture before. Or was this whole thing Larson's? So the music was Larson's. Like, that was... You're gonna have to help me out, because obviously I'm a little lost. Tick, Tick, Boom is a story of Larson writing the play that never got made, like giving his all, and having to deal with the failure of that, right? And then from that, it becomes Tick, Tick, Boom, and then Rent is after that. I guess I just didn't put that together, to be honest. I know they mentioned Rent at the beginning, but I thought they were talking about one of his friends wrote it or something, but I don't know. All right, everybody, that was Tick, Tick, Boom. To be honest, I am exhausted. Like, that movie... I liked it. Overall, I did like it. It was very chaotic, very fast-paced. And obviously there was like 2 or 3 different stories kind of going on. We were seeing the performance of Tick, Tick, Boom at the end. And that was before he wrote Rent. But then, like, at the end, they just kind of mentioned, like, oh yeah, he wrote Rent, which is like this amazing musical that everyone knows around the world. And then they're like, and he died the day before it was done by a brain aneurysm, which is like... Obviously, watching him perform, watching him worry about these deadlines and stuff, you could see it coming, obviously, but there's just not a... There was, like, that last half hour, 45 minutes of this movie was all just sadness. You know, like, Michael has AIDS. Luckily, their one friend, Frankie, I think, no, Freddie, he sounded like he got out of the hospital, but then he ended up breaking up with his girlfriend, and then, like, the whole thing about, like, nobody wanted to buy it. But then again, Sondheim didn't want to talk to him, so I'm pretty sure he was probably the one that helped Rent get off the ground, I'm guessing. But just like the 8 years of his life, like he said, his entire youth was wasted on this play that went nowhere. But I guess it was 8 years of getting to the place where you're on the level to be seen and picked up by the likes of like Stephen Sondheim and stuff. That moment with his agent, though, was really good, where she's like, she picked up the phone, she's like, I want to get real with you real quick. I think without that moment, he would have gone down a drastically different path, but it caused him to like go to Michael and like seek his help, and Michael's like, no, look, this is who you are. You know, there's a million actors like me, but there's only one you. Without those things happening like right after the other, I don't know if he would have gotten Tick, Tick, Boom or Rent, or hell, even his Suburbia or whatever that play was called. It was this was exhausting. Like, it wasn't happy-go-lucky. There were some happy moments there, some fun moments there, but mostly it was all depressing, just growing old. You know, when you hit 30, you're just like, fuck, like, that's a third of your life gone, and you don't even remember like half of that third. So it's like, what the hell is going to happen from here on out? And they did capture that, especially that one song where he was talking about turning 30. And it really does capture that feeling. And the music overall was obviously fantastic. This was just like the movie version of that play. Was Tick, Tick, Boom ever a musical? I don't know. And I'm sure there were so many cameos and Easter eggs. Like, I think that entire cast was probably like famous people from musical theater, but I didn't recognize anybody except for the Schuyler sister. But yeah, I really like the songs that I Feel Bad About, You Feel Bad. That really was so much better. Stop. Scratching on my fucking computer. That song really was better in the context of the musical, just because they're having that argument, and then it cuts to the Tick, Tick, Boom performance, and it's just like so happy and like, I felt bad about it, you feel bad, and then it's like, I'm doing everything I can. So there's just like the juxtaposition between the serious and the frantic was just so well done. And that's all this musical was. It was just like one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing, and very seldom did we have any lulls or like moments to pause. And usually when we did, it was like we were met with some really heavy shit. What did he say, like half of his friends had died or something in the last few years? Like, that was just, I couldn't imagine being alive in that time, especially like being a gay man in the 80s. Like, what would that be like? Not only, you know, are gay people, I mean, it's a lot better for them now, I guess, but like, it's still, in certain parts of the country, it's really difficult to live a good life, I guess, or a life free of harassment. But in the 80s, no, it was just, it was one of those things where you don't tell people that kind of stuff, and you were very closeted. I mean, New York was probably a lot different, but even like Michael said, like, he couldn't get married. You know, he couldn't have the life that Jonathan could, and he saw Jonathan as giving it all up to pursue his art, but this was just so well done as far as like how people feel towards each other. Like, you want your friend to continue your music, but then again, you also know that's not likely to happen. It was it was exhausting. This was a very exhausting musical. I liked it. I'm probably going to watch it again sometime in the future just so I could watch it without having to, try to react and comment off it. There wasn't a lot to comment off. Like, I tried to make some jokes here and there, have some comments, but for the most part, I'm just like trying to keep up, trying to focus on the three different storylines that are going on and the different like time frames, and it's just there was a lot into this musical, and there's probably going to be so much more I'll get out of it in my subsequent viewings. Andrew Garfield, fucking phenomenal. Like, the song that he was singing in the empty amphitheater, that's hard to say, in the empty amphitheater, the emotion and the way that his voice cracked, like he was actually feeling, like it didn't feel like he was just acting. It felt like his friend was actually dying. I hope he got some awards for that, because that was truly phenomenal. And honestly, I knew that he could sing, but I didn't know he had those kind of pipes, so good job, Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I'm exhausted. I am really sad. And it got worse, like it was like, oh, Sondheim called him. Everything's feeling good. And he goes on to write Rent. I was like, oh, cool. I guess I missed that, because I know they talked about it in the beginning, but I don't think I realized that it was him that wrote it. But then they said it, and I was like, oh, shit, he wrote Rent? That's crazy. And then they're like, oh, yeah, and then he died. So it's like, well, fuck. It's like they're lifting you up just to make sure you drop a little further. Anyway, guys, what did you think of this movie? You got to let me know in the comment box down below. And what was your favorite song? I think mine might have been the amphitheater song, but I don't know, that intro song about turning 30 was like really fucking good too. So let me know in the comment box down below, and if you liked my reaction, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also do some bonus videos and stream hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Venmo and the Patreon is down below, and with the Patreon you're going to get access to my movie nights a week before the YouTube audience, and the Venmo right now is basically a tip system to help me find a new apartment. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate every single one of you, and remember, if you're going to go outside, wear a mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next time with the next Patron movie pick. And if you want to say on what movie we watch next time, go check out the Patreon down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy.